My bad. But I know I'm hella late, but it's all good though. Y'all already know who it is, your boy Rhino. You know the people show. So I'm definitely back here because I am going to go over UM versus FSU predictions, man. Y'all already know. Let's get it rolling. All right. So first of all, let's talk about this game. Y'all already know this game been going on for literally over for decades, for over 50 years. This has been a game for history. The orange and the blue versus the crimson and gold. Everybody and their mama know that this game has so much energy, it has so much heat. It come busting like a big lock for it. Dead serious. I didn't see bets, some type of bets. I didn't see wagers. I didn't see all kind of predicaments, and nobody really knows how it's gonna play out. You got top players from, different states coming from one school to another. You know what I'm saying? So everybody already know that this game, this rivalry is something that it is catastrophic. Like seriously, if you don't tune in, if you don't be watching this game, then what game is you watching? Because damn shit, unless it's like Alabama versus Clemson or something like that, ain't no better game. Because Florida State already played Miami. Miami already played Florida, so you already know what delivery. So, for further ado, let's get over this stuff. First of all, I already know. Y'all already got my Gators, man. Y'all already know I got my Gators. Gator alumni. It was a walk-on. Didn't work out with JUCO. They already know. Me and my family, we gonna ride or die for them Gators, dog. I got some people that owe FSU. Not gonna say nothing. We're not gonna get into that. But anyways, so you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's think about it. If you look at both teams, they both kind of came alive, bro. They both kind of sucked this year. I'm going front. Florida started off pretty good, 4-0 on the bang. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, it was against some unknown teams. Like, I ain't gonna say unknown, but they were smaller teams. They didn't beat out or bang on nobody serious. So everybody got, and I'm an honest person. You know what I'm saying? Even walking in there, me actually having family that went there. I lived in Gainesville for 7 years, actually been there and all that crap. I know for a fact about Florida Gators. This is not me being a spectator. Nigga, I was there. And I can tell you one thing for sure about them boys, they fell off. They play with spunk, but it ain't the same fire. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it ain't their fault. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't their fault. Man, look, gotta take a quick intermission. I'm gonna come right back. I got an emergency. Y'all hold on quick. So yeah, like I said, they start off kind of hot, spicy, whatever like that. 4-0. Everybody thought they were going to be like, on the hot seat. Oh, Emory Jones, Richardson, But the thing is, nobody really sat back to pay attention to the team that they played until they came against Alabama. And then that was a different story. You know what I'm saying? We fired it up. We didn't win, but it was the perfect introduction to the perfect book, as we thought. You know what I'm saying? But it's neither here nor there. Florida, it's not their fault. It ain't really Florida as a whole team. It ain't even the players. It's not like we got sorry players. It's just that y'all took Dan Mullen and put him in the wrong y'all put him in the wrong system. Y'all let him run this system. Perfect example. You got Emory Jones. He's a spread running, throwing quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He is not an RPO quarterback. If you really pay attention to him, he is elusive. He's not quick. He's not fast. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's fast, but he's not fast like that. He has that smooth speed. And the thing is, in the RPO, you got boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to have quick reads and that. If you ever paid attention to him in the RPO, when he does RPO versus when he does spread, he moves a lot faster when he's a spread. When he can sit back, boom, boom, okay, then I can run. Or if you got him like in shotgun, boom, let him play action from there. But that RPO stuff is like he's so eager to want to run, but he has to throw. Man, that's not always a bad thing. But when it comes to teams that know how to bite down and move move on the play like Alabama, LSU, and all them, that shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? But it's just little things that they got to tweak. But the upside about them is that them boys are consistent and they know what they're doing. It's not like they're out there looking lost or they're forgetting or anything like that. It's just they don't clutch on certain things. But I love it because that boy has an arm. Everybody swear he was going to be just a running quarterback. Oh, he was going to be the next Lamar Jackson. He was going to be the next Michael Vick, just use his legs. That's what he thought. Nah, that boy is showing y'all he got a damn arm. He's showing you he got an arm. The man is, what are you, 144 for 286. He's completed 144 passes for 286 yards. That's while spending time with another quarterback. He didn't start all games. So think about that. He's been a saving quarterback. Yeah, his touchdown to ratio is as worse than Jameis Winston's as a rookie in the NFL. The man, but it's not 18 for 10. You know what I'm saying? 18 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if you're a real football player, sometimes the interception ain't always the quarterback's fault. If the ball hit your hand, then and now nigga pick it off, that ain't your fault as a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But an interception is an interception, so it goes in his stat though. But if you gotta think about it, he's thrown for 2,400 yards, man. 2,400. You know what I'm saying? 2,400 yards. That's impressive. That means he's getting the ball down the field. They just not clutching on the end zone. You know what I'm saying? That red zone territory. But then you go and you look at the backup that they got. And that boy Anthony Richardson. Which, I'm not hating on him, but I'm not too fond of him because everybody, throw Anthony Richardson in. Throw Anthony, he's way better than Henry Jones. Why? Because the niggas breaking 50, 60-yard plays. Yeah, I would too if I was going against elementary, middle school type teams. He didn't do that against LSU. He actually looked so bad versus LSU. You could tell he did not know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? They put too much pressure on him too soon. But as a whole, Florida is a very good team. They just need some tweaking. You know what I'm saying? They got a good receiving core in that boy Jacob Copeland. You know what I'm saying? Jit is averaging on the house, dude. What is it? 13.5 yards per reception. You know what I'm saying? 13.5 yards he's getting, and that's not even including yak sometimes. So think about that, boy. He banging. Florida got a good running. They got some good running backs. Malik Davis not the biggest, but he's a runner. He is gonna run you over. He would shake you. He would put the toot on you. So you can't play with that boy. You know what I'm saying? You cannot play with that man. Yes. Oh, yes. Fierce is Pierce. Damian Pierce is something different. That boy is definitely going to the NFL, man. If you think about it, him versus FSU, if you watch FSU this year, they play slow. They're reading. They're not attacking. They got a couple of DBs that come smack five for you. You know what I'm saying? But as a whole, they're not coming downhill like they used to. So you put Pierce in a game who's averaging, you get what I'm saying, 6.1 yards per carry against not one of Bane, I like to read the play as defense. He's going to jump that 6.1 up to about 6.5, 6.6. You know what I'm saying? Just watch. Malik Davis too. But Malik Davis is more universal. That boy, you can line him up in the slot, you can line him up at running back, you can do all that stuff, and he's going to go ham. It is ridiculous how they can use all their players on offense like that, man. Like Florida, that's one thing I get with Florida. They're very versatile. Now, I'm not taking away from FSU because FSU's quarterback, even though he's a youngin', he's still eating. He's still doing what he needs to do as he's coming in from a transfer starting quarterback. Justin Blackman, who's now Arkansas State, is no longer at FSU. So this dude right here, Jordan Travis, has come in and he stepped up and done some things. You know what I'm saying? Dude's 104 from 165 on attempts to completions. You know what I'm saying? 1,337 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. That's not bad. He has a 63% quarterback rating, QBR, man. That is not bad whatsoever. I would give him that much. Now, when it comes down to this game, that's what's going to be clutch, these quarterbacks, man. I don't give a darn what the running backs do, how much they get over. these quarterbacks is what's going to be clutch. These quarterbacks is what's going to be the decision for how this game is going to turn out. All honesty, both defenses have been booty to the boot. DBs have getting mossed. Florida, I think, is ranked 30-something, 20-something in NCAA as defense as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Florida State is even worse on 40-something. If you pay attention to these games that they like, especially Florida State, if you pay attention to the games that they've gone and lost, I'm sorry, but there's no way you can say that they will beat Florida, because like Florida comes in. Florida's like the Falcons. They come in hot and then they fall off at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? They come playing ball, then it's like, we get bored, we lose. You know what I'm saying? Florida State has. It is ridiculous how they can use all their players on offense like that, man. Like Florida, that's one thing I give Florida. They're very versatile. Now, I'm not taking away from FSU, because FSU's quarterback, even though he's a youngin, he's still eating. He's still doing what he needs to do as he's coming in from a transfer starting quarterback. Justin Blackman, who's now at Arkansas State, is no longer there at FSU. So this dude right here, Jordan Travis, has come in and he stepped up and done some things. You know what I'm saying? Dude's 104 for 165 on attempts to completions. You know what I'm saying? 1,337 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. That's not bad. He has a 63% quarterback rating, QBR, man. That is not bad whatsoever. I would give him that much. Now, when it comes down to this game, that's what's going to be clutch, these quarterbacks, man. I don't give a darn what the running backs do, what the receivers, how much they get over. These quarterbacks is what's going to be clutch. These quarterbacks is what's going to be the decision for how this game is going to turn out. All honesty, both defenses have been booty to the boot. DBs have getting mossed. Florida, I think, is ranked 30-something, 20-something in NCAA as defense as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Florida State is even worse on 40-something. If you pay attention to these games that they like, especially Florida State, if you pay attention to the games that they've gone and lost, I'm sorry, but there's no way you can say that they will beat Florida, because like Florida comes in. Florida's like the Falcons. They come in hot and then they fall off at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? They come playing ball, then it's like, we get bored, we lose. You know what I'm saying? Florida State has been losing to teams that they've never lost to a day in their life and should not lose to. I mean, Florida has too. Like, come on, we lost to Kentucky, but I mean, Kentucky has breeded some darn good players in the past. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. Look who Florida State done lost to. Notre Dame. I'm going to save the worst one for last, so y'all. Wake Forest. Louisville, I give them to them. Clemson, come on. Yeah, Florida State been Clemson about 4-5 years, y'all. So we already know that's okay. NC State. Really? NC State, bro? That's a team that the Wolfpack? Y'all ain't lost to them in I don't know how long. That's a team y'all used to lay over y'all lap and whoop on. But this is the worst one here. Y'all lost to Jacksonville State University. Florida State lost to Jacksonville State. And I actually saw that game. And no, it wasn't no flukes. Jacksonville State came to whoop but they came to beat that ass, boy, for real. They knew Florida State was coming with that thumper, and they weren't coming to let down either. I watched that game. Them boys was hitting on Florida State. Them boys came to, like, them boys really wanted Florida State behind, for real, for real. It was like Florida State owed them money, and they caught them lacking in the alley. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about this, if you look at this stuff, like, Florida State, come on. Their ratings against non-conference team is 112. That's bad, dude. That's low. Their completion is, versus these non-conference teams, is 43.8%. Touchdown versus them is only 2. They scored 2 touchdowns. Only 2 touchdowns versus non-conference team. Non-conference teams, dude. So what y'all think they finna do against Florida? Nothing at all, bro. Oh God, like they might score two again. Florida has some good, like Florida has lockdown DBs when it comes to man. When it's zone, that's where they mess up at. They get caught in the air, they get caught lacking in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? I put it like this. Florida has to win because if they don't, it's a wrap for them. Dan Mullen's already fired. Florida State has to win because their name is on the line. Like, they're just not starting to fall off. Florida's been falling off, been trying to get back on the rump. And it's been looking kind of iffy. You know what I'm saying? So, Florida has to win because the way they started was so great to the way they're ending now. It really on some, like, real deal. You would have thought half the team got injured. You know what I'm saying? You would have real deal thought like these men died. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something bad happened the way they just fell off. But this game versus this game is different. These dudes watch how they juice up. I'm trying to tell you, I'm being realistic, dude. I'm being realistic. Watch how they juice up. Florida's gonna come crazy. Florida State gonna come crazy. They both 5-6. They both 5-6. They both eager to not have a losing record. These are two teams that got some egotistical coaches, egotistical revenues, egotistical histories. They don't want to have another losing season. You get what I'm saying? So watch how they play. But I got Florida by 10, at least 10. You know what I'm saying? 10 to 14 points. And the reason why is because I like Florida's dominance. They wide receivers are going to eat on anybody regardless. Their running backs are going to eat anybody regardless. And the quarterback is the main key. If Emory Jones can sit still and relax and just play his part, he tried to do too much. You know what I'm saying? He tries to make plays when he doesn't have to make a play. You know what I'm saying? You don't make a play, you complete a play. You know what I'm saying? He be trying to make plays. Dump it off, get the little shit, let them eat. You know what I'm saying? Set up for a field goal. Don't try to haul it off downfield. Don't try to break too many legs. Break the first person off, eat up. You know what I'm saying? If you can get the extra, then you get the extra. But don't force something. Florida State, for them to win, they gotta calm down. They gotta be disciplined. They had a lot of penalties. Florida State has a lot of penalties, man. They have been offsides on the offensive line. I remember, I think 2 games they've had targeting penalties. Fumbled the ball. Ooh, who was that? Oh yeah, actually Jacksonville State, I can call that. They fumbled the ball 3 times versus Jacksonville State. Pretty sad, dude. You know what I'm saying? They have to play with discipline. Florida State has to play with discipline. They're a young team. They try to move too fast. They're trying to run off the old school Florida State juice with this new school value, and it ain't working. They just need to do them. Both teams need to stop trying to live off the old school. You get what I'm saying? They trying to live off these names of, oh, I'm the University of Florida. Oh, I'm Florida State. That y'all now understand the revenue of the new school football. So both teams got to calm down. Both teams have to relax, especially Florida State. Florida State has to sit back and relax for real. Their quarterback has to know who his receivers are, know what they're doing. When I watch Florida State, I turn it quickly because I see how slow they are playing. I see how they're not moving like they're supposed to be moving. Uh-oh, we got some requests coming in. Uh-oh. Let's add my mama. Y'all, hey, we finna add my mama on there. Let's add her. Let's get her opinion. Let's see if she jump on. I doubt she jump on. Yeah, so Florida State really has to pipe down. They have a good system going, especially with the run game. They got that big power back boy, Jashawn Corbin, 6'1", 222, 221, I should say. 37 rushing attempts, 877 yards, 7 touchdowns. He's averaging 6.4 yards per carry. That is not bad at all for somebody his size, man. That's a big back, and that means he's moving, he's trucking, and he's getting the yaks that he needs. So if they can give him the ball, especially the receivers, because they do have some young, versatile receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like, their receivers are stupid wicked. If you can definitely get the receivers the ball, they can eat. But the thing is can they be consistent? Can they be consistent? Both teams get to the red zone and they fluke. Field goals are good, but what is a field goal if you could have scored the six? You get what I'm saying? And they don't clutch off the little stuff. You get what I'm saying? They will get down the field and they will get a penalty. They would get down the field and have more incomplete passes than completed passes. They would get down the field and throw an interception. Both teams, I've seen it. They've done it plenty of games, plenty of times. It is ridiculous. But it happens. It is part of the college football. It's part of football period. Think of the Super Bowl. Seahawks and the Patriots. That's why Marshawn Lynch went loco. But y'all got to remember this. It's Florida Gators all day, baby. I love my Gators by 14. I'm going to predict the score to be low. I am not expecting them to go out there and blaze up nobody. They're not going to blaze up a game. No, don't expect a high score. I'm trying to tell you, I give them at least 34 to 24. You know what I'm saying? 27-17, something like that. You know the history of Florida. Like back in the day, they used to score high, but nah, it's been some low stuff. I give it that. You know, Florida by 10. Y'all got to remember on top of that, watch your players, watch what they do, watch how they move, because Florida crew is going orange and blue. Yeah, boy. Now, for real though, y'all watch certain players. Watch out for that boy, Damian Pierce. Watch out for Emory Jones, of course. He's on the hot seat. This is his game. If he can reconstruct the offense and lead them to a victory, this will set his stone to let people know he's a legit quarterback. Um, Copeland, of course, is going to eat. Like I say, I ain't seen too much Florida State because they've really been disappointing me. But Jordan Travis is a different breed. Boy got some legs on him too, and he has a nice, pretty arm. He's clutch, so look out for him. Of course, Jashawn Corbin, like I said, look out for him. I know for sure I'd give that boy at least a touchdown. I give him a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Damian Pierce, I'm going to give a touchdown. Malik Davis, I give a touchdown. Copeland, I give 2 touchdowns. And I think, to be honest, that's going to be it. If Emory Jones scores a touchdown on the run, watch how it's going to be. It's going to be 30 plus more yards. And the only reason I say that is because they're not going to chase that man. They're not going to chase him at all. They going to chase, but they ain't going to chase. Florida State is not going to come clapping like that. Watch and believe it. There's not going to come clapping. That's my predictions. That's about it. That's all I got. Go Gators. UF versus Florida State. Florida State versus UF, however you want to say it. It's coming live and it's coming to effect this Saturday, 7 p.m. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all watch it. Y'all see. Y'all believe. That's it, man. Like, for real, for real. One more thing. Ain't nothing else I lie. Adios.